Can you imagine what it would feel like if your mom and dad were playing tug of war and you were the rope? Well, I can. I felt as if I were being torn between my mom and dad. Let's now look at a dramatic presentation which illustrates the difficulties that can arise for families when children are put in unhealthy roles.
Hello? Hey, Dad. Nothing much. No, she's not here right now. Hold on. Jeff, phone.
Who is it?
Dad?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, hold on. Kathy, where's Mom?
Grocery store.
She's at the grocery store. Yeah, you mean NASCAR? No way. When? All right, awesome. But Dad, why would she say no to something like this? She'll let me go, I know she will. All right, I'll tell her, I promise. I'll be ready. All right, thanks, Dad. Awesome. Dad is taking me to the 500.
Yay.
Is your brother up yet?
Yeah? Oh, Dad called.
And what'd he want?
Ask Jeff. Something about a race.
Swear that. Grocery store is a zoo on Saturdays.
Hey, Mom, guess what?
What?
Dad called me and wants to take me to the big NASCAR 500.
Oh, that's nice. When?
Today.
Not today. This is not his weekend.
But Mom, the race is today. And he's got pit passes. Come on, Mom, please.
No.
But Mom.
First of all, this is not his weekend. And second, we've already got plans. And third, your father is supposed to call and talk to me first. He can take you another time.
But Mom, there is no other time. The race is today. This only happens once a year, Mom. Come on, Mom, this is something special.
I'm sorry, Jeff, but I've already made plans for tonight. I've rented a movie. I thought we'd grill out some burgers. I never get to see you and your sister anymore. You're at school and I'm at work and we hardly talk during the week. This is our weekend.
I'd rather go to the race, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna do this to me. This is not his weekend.
Well, come on, he's got pit passes for Pete's sakes.
Don't you use that tone of voice with me, young man.
I'm sorry. I mean, this could be the only time I'll be able to get into the pits and see the cars in the race.
You didn't ask if I wanted to go.
Stay out of this. This isn't about you.
Your father is supposed to call and talk to me first.
He did. He called as soon as he found out.
Me. He's supposed to call me.
He did, but you weren't home. I mean, what am I supposed to do? You weren't home.
He never took me to go see cats like you promised he would either.
Well, evidently your father thinks a car race is far more important than culture.
Well, what am I going to tell Dad?
Well, you can tell him that from now on he has to talk to me. And when you do that, why don't you ask him about the check, too?
What check?
The check he owes me. Well, that he owes us. He was supposed to put it in the mail last week. I've got bills to pay. We've got a broken dishwasher. I don't know where your father thinks I'm going to find the money to replace it.
And by the way, it's your turn to do the dishes.
I'll do them when I get back.
Your father gets his paycheck every 2 weeks, but he can't seem to get me my check once a month. It's time he started living up to his obligations. You can tell him that.
Okay.
Oh, he can go out and buy a new car, but he makes us live with a broken dishwasher. When is he going to fix your bike?
I don't know, Mom.
Well, didn't you ask him to fix it last month?
I guess so. That's Dad. I gotta go get my cap and my jacket.
Well, you just tell him what I said. He has got to call and talk to me first. And tell him that you need to have your bike fixed.
I'll tell him.
Oh, and don't forget to tell him about the check. Oh, have a good time.
Man, that was some race, huh?
That was awesome. I can't believe how fast they go and so close together.
Yeah, just don't you go driving like that when you get your license.
Oh, Dad, I'm not gonna do that.
I know, I'm just being a dad. I just worry about you sometimes. So how's everything at home?
It's okay.
Yeah, your sister okay?
She's okay.
How about your mom?
She's all right.
Well, I guess life is sweet, huh?
It's okay. Mom was pretty ticked about me going to the race with you.
Oh, she was, huh?
Yeah, she says you have to call her first from now on.
I did. Hey, did you tell her I called?
Of course, but she says you have to talk to her and not just me.
Oh, is that so? Well, I would have talked to her if she'd been there.
She also says this isn't your weekend.
Oh, come on. Don't you know this is something special? I mean, they only run this race once a year. Does she have any idea what it took to get those pit passes?
Well, that's what I told her.
Well, those passes were not easy to get. Come on, can't she bend the rules for something like this? Can't she give you a break for once? I'm telling you, sometimes I think your mom would have made a great traffic cop.
Yeah, well, there's some other stuff she told me to tell you too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she said the dishwasher's busted and you need to start living up to your obligations.
My obligations? What am I, your mother's handyman? Look, she can just get somebody to come fix it. Your mother insisted on keeping the house? Well, she's just gonna have to live with it. I mean, Jeff, I'm sorry if you have to live with some inconveniences, but your mother's dishwasher is not one of my obligations.
Well, she also says you haven't sent her check yet.
I don't believe this.
Well, that's what she says.
Jeff, I have paid your mother. I mean, doesn't she know what she's deposited?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what she told me to tell you.
Well, now you can tell her that she needs to go through her deposits, and then she can tell me she hasn't gotten her checks. And you can tell her that she is just as capable of looking up a repairman in the yellow pages as I am.
Okay, but there's one more thing too.
Oh?
It's about my bike.
What, your bike's still broken?
Yeah.
I thought you told me you were going to work on it.
Well, she says it's too far gone, and Mom says you need to buy me a new one so I can get around.
A new bike?
Yeah, it's real busted, and Mom said something about you buying a new car.
Jeff, look, what's going on in that house? I mean, the dishwasher's broken, your bike's broken, she doesn't have enough money. What does she do with it all?
I don't know.
Well, Jeff, you know, I'm not rich. I mean, I have my own place to take care of. I have bills to pay. I have to live on a budget, and I still manage to get by.
Well, what am I going to do about my bike?
Yeah, well, I guess you could use a new one. We'll see what we can do about it. I tell you what, next weekend you and me will go bike hunting. Does that sound like a plan to you?
You're on.
Well, all right. Yeah, I guess we better get you home before your mom sends the cops after us.
Why didn't you go to Kelly's tonight?
She wasn't home.
Oh, where did she go?
Everyone went to the big gymnastics tournament.
You know, I think it is lousy. Your father goes out and buys a new car and a condo, and I'm struggling to make ends meet. Can't even afford to fix the dishwasher this month. And he takes your brother to that race. God only knows what those tickets cost. You know, if I could afford it, you'd still be taking gymnastics. You know that, don't you? I don't know why your father can't shell out a little money for his daughter.
Anything you want to watch, Mom?
Oh, no, honey, thanks.
I'm going to bed. Night.
Good night, dear.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Those cars were awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Are you hungry?
Nah, we ate at the Speedway.
Did you have a chance to talk to your father?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him about calling me?
Yeah, he said he tried to call you, but you weren't home.
He knows I go grocery shopping on Saturdays. Did you have a chance to ask him about the check?
Yeah, he said he's been sending them.
Oh, yeah, he sends them all right, but they're always late.
And about the dishwasher, he says you can look up a repair guy in the yellow pages.
That's good. Where does he think I'm going to get the money to pay a repairman?
I don't know, but he's gonna buy me a bike next weekend. Yeah, he says the other one's too far gone.
He said he's going to buy you a bike. And he told you to tell me that I can call a repairman? Your father, he lives in another world. Well, the next time you see him, you tell him that I said I am doing everything I can to keep this house together and feed you kids.
Okay, well, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, good night, dear.
Good night.